If a woman is unhappy with you, one of the things you have to understand, guys, is women always reserve the right to change their mind at any given time. Female nature, they just are that way. Unconditional love is one of the demands that men seem to have of women in relationships, is a farce. Her love is conditional. It is entirely conditional on you providing something, whether it's resources or attention, but only women, this is Chris Rock's line, by the way, only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Men are only loved under the condition that they provide something.
What's good, YouTube? This is KB LaFleur and B. Welcome back to another video, man. We got some TikTok videos, man, and you got men explaining to you once again how men feel. We got two guys right here. They're finna explain all of that, man. But before we get into that, man, do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe.
You just started dating a new girl. Here are 3 lies she's definitely gonna tell you. Number 1, and I know you saw this coming, is her body count. If you actually knew her past and she knew that you knew her past, she would know that would make her more unattractive to you, so she will lie all day about it. Rule of thumb, whatever number she tells you, just multiply by 3.
I talk about this so much, man. You will have women that will sit up here and either lie to you or tell you why does their body count matter. When they know why the body counts matters, because, dude, you know, if I plan on looking to take you serious, I don't want you to sit over here and be having more bodies than a graveyard. You know what I'm saying? Like, me personally, I can't do that, and I don't think any man in their right mind would want to do that. So yes, your body count does matter.
Number 2, who they are currently dating or seeing right now. Women will lie up and down saying, you're the only guy I see, you're the only guy I talk to. Check her phone, you'll be surprised how truth or how much of a lie that actually is. Number 3, her past relationships. That situationship she just got out of 2 weeks ago, she'll never tell you about that. But she will tell you about her ex that cheated on her, her toxic first boyfriend. She'll mention all the actual relationships, but she won't mention the little details in between and the guys she's dealt with in between those.
He hit it right there on the head, man, because what women like to do, right? Because if they, like he said, the situationship, a lot of those women, like, that's their go back. That's their person that they really truly want. Or it's just somebody that they're really filling out. So they're saying, you know what? You know, we off and on, or, you know, we still haven't figured things out. You're not going to really say too much about him. Why? Because you know more than likely you're probably going to end up going back to him, providing that this other person failed. And this is probably the person that you want to work out with. But for some reason, y'all just can't get y'all shit together. So y'all be bouncing back and forth. So you got another guy who you might want to vet. You might want to take serious, maybe. But, you know, you're just like, we'll see where it goes. But you got this other guy that you probably more than likely feeling that you having a lot of feelings for. You're not going to want to give that one up. So you ain't going to say much about him. But yeah, women will talk about their ex-boyfriends that was abusive, that was doing this, that was doing that. And, you know, the female's going to try to make it seem like she was the perfect one in the relationship, that she wasn't the one doing anything. If you're a simp, more than likely that situation will happen to you. You will then become that guy that she calls on, you know, hey, I need a shoulder to lean on, or, you know, if you looking to want to take her serious. But like he said, she has a situationship where that's something that she really wants. But, you know, hey, something ain't working right, so I'm over here with you. And then you sitting over here thinking, well, you know, hey, she loves me, and she said I'm the only one she's talking to, and da. When she got old dudes sitting over here just chilling. You know, so guys like that tend to freaking fall short of these women. And then be wondering why, like, damn, bro, you know, I done took her out to eat and everything, and then here come Tyrone, who's been beating her cheeks for the past 4 months. Here he come back and he doing everything that I wanted to do, but she won't let me do it.
If a woman is unhappy with you, one of the things you have to understand, guys, is women always reserve the right to change their mind at any given time. Female nature, they just are that way. Unconditional love is one of the demands.
And you know what's sad, bro? That type of mindset has fed into America. Now, you know, like you're saying, women have the opportunity to change. They do. When you're talking about emotionally, and stuff, yes, they change. Most definitely they freaking change. I mean, you look at feminism today. All they want to do is continue to change and change and change. They're never set on one thing. They're always changing. Well, you know what? I feel a certain way today. Well, you know what? I feel this today. Well, you know what? I feel this today. But let's continue to listen.
That men seem to have of women in relationships is a farce. Her love is conditional. It is entirely conditional on you providing something, whether it's resources or attention. But only women, this is Chris Rock line, by the way, only women, children, and dogs are loved unconditionally. Men are only loved under the condition that they provide something.
Which is rightfully so. I mean, it's a fair exchange. Now, a lot of women will sit up here and be like, I want that unconditional love. I want this, I want that. But it's like, you do understand what unconditional love entails, right? You do understand that unconditional love means that if your man is out here struggling, let's just say he's struggling for some months, and you have to pretty much not pay all the bills, but you may have to pick up both of the bills because his job ain't doing much. He having to look for something. You can't sit over here and say you wait 5 weeks, say you waiting 10 weeks, 10 months or whatever. You're going to have to wait as long as it can for that man to get right. Which we all know it's not going to happen, because at some point in time, bro, if a woman is going to sit over here and say, okay, I need some stability, because that's all women need is stability. So if I'm not able to provide that, if I'm not able to give you the wants and the needs that everything that you want and everything that you need, then at some point in time, the woman is going to start getting conflicted, and she's going to be like, man, I don't know if I want to continue to be with this. Like, they're only going to put up with it for so long. They're only going to put up with it for so long. Unconditional love is my mom, is my dad. No matter what I do, they will forever be there for me. They will forever love you. But when you're talking about a girlfriend and she talking about unconditional love, bro, guys, sit over here and look at that chick and be like, yo, shut up. Shut the hell up. Ain't no such thing as no unconditional love when it comes down to two people that just met. Two people that met. The only unconditional love that there is only between parents and kids. No, of course you're gonna have your son. Of course you're gonna have your some man, your some woman that's going to love you unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? But I am telling you right now, for a lot of these relationships, bro, you're gonna have to be providing something, and it's an even exchange. For a woman, she gives me her womb. She gives me, hopefully, traditional traits. You know what I'm saying? Being a traditional woman, that's all that I ask. In return, I give you a traditional man, paying all the bills, doing whatever a traditional man does. Like you said, bro, that's what Chris Rock said it. Chris Rock said it the best. The only people that's getting unconditional love is dogs, kids, and women. But men are only loved at a condition that they're providing something. But what you have to understand is that's how life has always worked. What we have to understand is that is how life always worked. Life always required the man to always bring something to the table. Because if you don't, you're considered a bum. If you do not bring anything to the table with your wife, your kids, or anything, you're considered a bum. Hell, you are even considered a bum if you can't even if you got money, but you ain't got enough money to do certain things that you want to do. People will still consider you a bum. They'll call you broke. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, but they hit it on the head, man. You know what the hell they talking about. I mean, and it's freaking facts. It's facts, man. It's freaking facts. Always be on the lookout for the body count, because women will always lie. They will either lie or they will tell you why it doesn't matter. My past doesn't matter. Well, your past very much so matters. Because if it didn't matter, if your past did not matter, then why do we still have felons? Why do we still have people in jail for crimes that they committed 20 years ago? Your past matters. Your past matters. And it just happened to be that your freaking virginity matters. It just happened to be that your body count matters. So, and then with the last part with the guy, you know what I'm saying? Unconditional love. Like, dude, it's even exchange, bro. And as long as he's providing, as long as he's doing something for you, boom. You just got to make sure you're doing something on your end, women. That's all there is to it. So y'all do me a huge favor. Leave me a like, a comment, and subscribe.